As the afternoon comes to a close, Captain Wang is pleased to have caught 2,500 pounds of swordfish on his first set. If he can keep up this pace, he'll be headed home by the end of the month with a full boat of fresh fish. The crew celebrate the day's successes by enjoying a bit of the catch for themselves. In a restaurant back home, a table full of fresh swordfish steaks and big-eye ahi-poki would fetch many hundreds of dollars. But for the fishermen of the Jackson T, it's just one of the perks that come with the job. Tonight, they will set their gear all over again, and in the morning they hope to match the productivity they saw today. The second haul is off to a quick and promising start. The sun has only begun to rise, and the Jackson T has a massive swordfish on the line. Because it's early in the haul and this portion of the gear hasn't been in the water very long, the fish has an enormous amount of fight in it, and if Captain Wang wants to land it, he will have to check the fish's energy and strength with technique and skill. The sword is diving deep now, and at its current pace, it will reach the end of the fight line and easily overcome the crew. In response, Wang orders Day to attach a 10-gallon buoy to the line. The buoy will provide enough resistance to keep the fish from diving further, and it will begin to tire enough for the crew to haul it in. After about 10 minutes, the buoy is recovered and the crew attempt to haul it in. But the fish has not resigned yet. It dives again, this time under the boat and to the starboard side. The crew must quickly bring the fight line around the stern before the fish can drag it against the hull and part the line. After another 15 minutes' time, it appears that the fish is finally within reach. As it comes to the surface, the crew at last see the size of the sword they've been fighting. This sword weighs over 600 pounds. Bringing a sword of this size onto the boat is no small feat either, and with the animal still very much alive, it can be extremely dangerous. Using the boat's hydraulic lift, in addition to several well-placed gaffs, they manage to hoist it up and get it on the boat. The day couldn't have started better for the Jackson T, and as I watch in amazement, several more good-sized swords are brought on board. Because the Jackson T is out at sea for several weeks, preserving the freshness of the fish is of the utmost importance. The buyers back at Honolulu Fish Auction are experts in determining quality, and there's no way around it. To get a good price, the fish must be in excellent condition. Over the years, Captain Wang has developed a method that is quite impressive. After being thoroughly dressed and cleaned on deck, each fish is placed in a large cooler of ice water. This brings its core temperature down to around freezing. Next, each fish is packed in ice in a temporary area of the hold for several hours before being repacked in its final spot. In this manner, when the fish are finally brought to market, Wang can rest assured knowing that he has done all he can to ensure the quality of his catch. Between catching, cleaning, and packing the fish, there is hardly a minute's rest on the deck of the Jackson T. As soon as the deck is cleared, more fish are brought on and the process continues all over again. Unlike other jobs, however, where heavy workloads result in complaints and low morale, on a fishing boat, this intense workload is what pays the bills and puts money on the table.
Rất là lo lắng, không phải tôi lo lắng riêng bản thân mình tôi lo lắng nguyên cả anh em, nguyên cả người trên tàu, bất kỳ người nào tôi cũng lo lắng cho nhau hết, để được bọc nhau sống ở trên thương trường ngoài biển.
So far, Captain Wang has little to complain about. After a near disastrous start to the trip, he is catching fish. He can only hope that his luck will prevail and he can continue to fill the hole at the current pace.